Hello everyone, I am Father Maxi. Today, we're going to talk about the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments are very important. They are God's laws. The 10 Commandments were developed in ancient Egypt, and God created the 10 Commandments, but Moses delivered the 10 Commandments. So let's go over the 10 Commandments, shall we? Commandment number 1 is, I am the Lord your God, you shall not have strange gods before me. It means you cannot worship anybody. You cannot worship your parents, your favorite cartoon characters, your favorite video game characters, Satan, Moses, no one. Number 2 is, you shall not take the name of the Lord in your God in vain. That means you are not allowed to do anything in evil. Like example, if you said, God asked me to kill you, then you'll make God evil as Satan. And you could go to hell forever because God cannot accept your apology. 3 is, remember to keep holy the Lord's day. That means you cannot work as a slave for 7 days a week. For example, my dad works 5 days a week. He used to work 6 days a week, but now he's got Mondays off. My mom works 4 days a week. If you work 7 days a week, you cannot go to church, you cannot hang out, you cannot do stuff together. So that's why God doesn't like slavery. Number 4 is, honor your mother and your father and your mother. To honor your mother and your father, you must be respectful to them. You must care for them, you must help them out, and you must not insult them. Number 5 is, you shall not kill. You shall not kill is, you cannot kill somebody. Because if you kill somebody, you get your ass to hell. And God can forgive that sin. 6 is, you shall not commit adultery. Adultery, you cannot rape somebody. You cannot touch a girl. You cannot beat them up. You can't touch their private parts, such as their penises and other stuff. And you're not allowed to watch porn. 7 is, you shall not steal. This is very important because if you steal something, you can go to jail and you can get sent to hell. Stealing, for example, shoplifting. If you shoplift, the security guard catches you and he calls the police. 8 means, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. For example, if you blame somebody, like lie and say, he did it, I saw him kill this girl. No, you're lying. God cannot forgive you for that. And besides, it's not okay to blame somebody. It's horrible. 9 is, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife. Example, you can't hurt your neighbor's wife. You cannot talk smack to your neighbor's wife. Nothing. The 10th and final commandment is, you shall not covet your neighbor's goods. For example, you don't want to take anybody's goods, such as their food and stuff. That's all the 10 Commandments. Now remember, you have to make sure you have to obey God's rules. You cannot do whatever you want. God hears you. God sees you what you're doing. If you obey God, you may have a happy life and you may go to heaven. That's all, everybody. Thank you. Subscribe.